Welcome back to LBPostSports.com. I'm Mike.
And I am Matt.
And we got out to Cabrillo to watch the Poly Jackrabbits take on their fellow West Long Beach team, the Cabrillo Jaguars. Coach AJ Luke, who's in his first season at Cabrillo, actually came from Poly and brought, I think, about half of their coaching staff with him. So both these teams run the same offensive and defensive systems. And while Cabrillo was winless coming into this game, taking on national power Poly, they looked like they knew what Poly was trying to do, and they were actually pretty effective at stopping.
Yeah, no, they defensively they played a great game. They kept the Jackrabbits to just over 100 yards rushing. I think the end line was 108, and really just forced the Jackrabbits to beat them with their passing game. For the first time I think all season.
Yeah, and Morgan Fennell, quarterback for Poly, obviously was successful at that, or this would probably be a game you'd heard about already. He was 7 for 12 on the night for 105 yards and 3 touchdowns. 3 passing touchdowns from Poly this season. That's something we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, and actually two of those touchdowns came to Jordan Johnson, who finished the night with 3 catches and 46 yards.
Including this one right here. Number 21 is becoming a go-to guy for Fennell, and he's needed that. He struggled to find it all season, and now that he's got it, we can see the effects as they move the ball through the air. You know what Matt mentioned earlier, 108 yards rushing for the Jackrabbits. That's actually their lowest total on the season. And given that they've played Carson and St. Bonaventure, I don't think anyone would have expected Cabrillo to play better run D against the Jackrabbits than any other team they've played so far.
Well, it really is just a testament to the fact that, these kids, first of all, these kids just came out and they were thirsty. They wanted to win,
But Poly ended up taking it 45-0. That's what happens when you're a young team like Cabrillo playing a national powerhouse like Poly. But these teams know each other. Obviously, the coaches and players all know each other, and it's all good.
Is it weird playing against Poly? Is it?
It kind of felt like inter squad scrimmage.
Okay.
And I know their tendencies. I know their plays. I know their checks, just like they know us. And it was basically man-on-man football. And, it was a lot of love out there.
Yeah.
So I'm still a Poly guy, but I'm working at Cabrillo.
Yeah.
And so I think, overall, it was a lot of respect out there.
Is it kind of bittersweet playing against, getting a victory against your a former?
No, I really want to see him succeed. I want him to maybe, get Cabrillo really going. I know he has a battle ahead of him.
Yeah.
So they got a lot of work here. AJ and me are still, I consider him a good friend, a guy that I grew up with and stuff like that, and I still consider that. And But I want him to succeed. I want the Moore League to succeed. I get tired of people talking bad about the Moore League, and I want them to succeed. I want them to do well in the playoffs. I want them to beat outer teams, and stuff like that, because it just makes us look better,
Exactly.
So, obviously if the competition is a lot better, it helps us all around.
Yeah. And how do you feel about Compton and Jordan? You got those games coming up.
Well, I'm not looking at Jordan, but I'm looking at Compton now since we finished Cabrillo.
Yeah.
And obviously, again, like I said before, if we play like that offensively against Compton, we're in trouble.
Okay.
So we need to play a whole lot better, and we'll get it. I guarantee you we will be fine next week.